What's up, guys? It's your man, Donovan Sharpe, and welcome to a special Sunday edition of Sharpe Shorts. It is Sunday, July 15th, 2018. Good to have you guys in. I'm streaming live on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. Not streaming on my website, donovansharpe.com. I'm not going to go live on my website with this. I only have so much bandwidth that I can use to stream to my website per month. I'll probably just upload this to Patreon. Anyway, let's go ahead and get to the let me go to Facebook here and make sure that I am streaming, just to make sure that everybody can see this. Oh, yep, there he is. Okay, very good. Excellent. Looks like I am live. Looks like I'm good to go on Facebook. Let me make sure I'm good to go on Twitter here, because I want to make sure this hating ass nigga knows what the fuck is going on. And that's exactly what this dude is he is a hating ass nigga. And I'm going to give you guys the rundown here in just a second. Of course, I'm going to make sure that everything is good. Make sure all systems are go. Excellent. We're good to go on Twitter. Okay. So yesterday, I took my lady out, took her out for a night on the town. Showed her a good time, showed her a really good time, took her out, got her hair done, took her to a really nice dinner. And the reason why, of course, I treated my woman to such a great day is because if you guys follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, etc., you guys can see that she's been holding it down as my girl. She's cooking for me. She dresses exactly the way I want her to dress when I fuck her, right? She's got an awesome body. You guys all know that. Good looking girl, right? I tell her to wear heels and see-through whatever. She does it willingly. This is what your woman is supposed to do. A lot of guys out here overgaming their women. Their women are good to them, right? They train their women to do good things, but then they don't reward their women. And I'm not going to get off on a tangent, but the point is that if your woman does right by you, you got to do right by your woman. By the same token, if she gets out of pocket, you got to check her. Okay, you got to reward the good and punish the bad. I punish the bad when my woman gets out of line. I reward the good when she stays in pocket and holds it down as my girl. So anyway, I took her out, and shout out to you guys on the YouTube side. Nathaniel Devontae Harris on Facebook, Jamie McGuire, greetings from the UK, very good. Ozzy411 on YouTube. Commander Jaunty wants to know, are they usually on Sunday? No. Monday through Thursday evenings. Every once in a while, I'll just do like an impromptu Sharpe Short like I'm doing today when I'm calling out hating ass niggas. And we're going to get to that here in just a second. So anyway, I post pictures, of course, of me and my girl having a good time, etc., etc. And then a woman comes out of nowhere, a black woman, and says, no offense, Donovan, but do you have any strong black women in your village or your domain? She says, just curious as to why their faces are blurred, why her face was blurred. Well, this was obvious trolling, obviously. She tried to make it sound profound, tried to make it sound like she was concerned about the fact that I was dating white women. Oh my goodness, emergency, emergency. You're dating white women. Are there no strong black women in your village or domain? This is nothing more than a, why aren't you dating us? Why aren't you dating black women? As if to say, if I had a strong black woman in my village or domain, that I would be dating black women. Now, obviously, my girl's face is blurred because of trolls, plain and simple. Listen, I don't mind if trolls come after me. Donovan, you're this. Donovan, you're that. But I'm not having trolls come after. Listen, you guys can say whatever you want about her, as long as you can't see her face. I don't want her face all over the internet. Listen, I got family as well. She's got family. I'm not going that route, right? NYKia 31 says these people all read from the same script. Exactly. We're going to get to that in just a minute. So this woman obviously was handled. She ended up leaving the chat. Okay. O'Shea Duke Jackson in the motherfucking house. O'Shea's in the house. Very good. O'Shea coming out from Witness Protection Program. Coming out from Witness Protection. He's under a mountain of schoolwork, man. Those classes are kicking his ass. Anyway. So, then this nigga, Jamal, comes out of nowhere with this white girls do it too argument. Now, before I get into this, Jamal, actually, just judging by his Facebook page, he seems like the type of brother who might have his shit together, right? You guys can see on the screen, he looks like he dresses well. Looks like he's getting a custom-made tailor suit. Certainly not going to hate on that. He's from my neck of the woods. He's from Philadelphia. He's in Philly. I'm in Philly, right? He looks like he might have his act together. At least that's what it would seem. So he comes in with this white girls do it too argument. And it was some elaborate word salad to make it sound legit. But I saw right through the bullshit, and I called him out on it. Now, he tried to explain himself by saying shit like, at a different stage in the game, they're a little more savvy with it. And by the way, this nigga doesn't know the difference between there, and there, right? But again, I saw right through the bullshit, and I've got a caller on the line. I'm hoping that it's him, but I'm going to leave him on hold so I can, make sure and get my side of the story before he comes on and starts gaslighting me. But I saw through the bullshit, and I pulled his card again. Now, he didn't like that I pulled his card again. So he started in with the bullshit. He says, what you said was weak and tired. Then he goes on to say, you're butt hurt by the lack of respect that you receive from women of your own race. Then he says, your platform is built on hate. Then he says, you need a new barber. Look at the picture over my shoulder and look at me. I'm sorry, who is in need of a new barber? Huh? Honestly, seriously, take a good look at it. I'm going to put the light on me, right? Just so you guys know I'm not cheating here. Look at my shit and look at his shit. All right, okay, fine. Listen, this isn't a dick measuring contest. I'm not gonna turn this into a whose girl is whatever. I don't care about that. The point is that when people get butthurt, when people know their card has been pulled, they resort to these female tactics. Now, here's the thing. I'll go back and forth on social media. But at some point, the keyboard gangster comes out in all of y'all out there. So I did what I do, and I called him out. He, of course, he goes all in, and he posts this rant about how I'm a cornball. Your girl is trash. Put your money where your mouth is. I'll go live anytime. So I told him noon Eastern, and what happened? Fucking crickets, right? So I turned up the heat a little bit, put a little bit more panache, called him out a little bit more. And finally, he said, all right, I tried to call in. It says going live in 15 minutes. Whatever. I'm live now. And if you guys know who he is, tell him to call in. I've actually got a caller on the line now. I'm hoping that it's him. But again, I'll go back and forth with people on social media. But when you start in with the insults, you are a keyboard gangster. Okay? He told me, I don't know, maybe 10, 15 minutes ago, he says, I've got clients, but we're going to have that little chat. Well, we're about to find out right now. So I'm going to go ahead and whoever this is on the line, I'm going to go ahead and let him in. All right, area code 856. You are on live with Donovan. Is this Jamal?
Yes, this is the keyboard gangster.
Good.
How are you?
All right, I'm good. Explain yourself.
Why would I explain myself? I've made my point already. You asked me to call in.
No, explain.
Now, I made a point.
No. Whoa. Hold on. First of all, look, I'm gonna go ahead and set some ground rules. No, nigga. No, bro. No. Now I'm gonna mute you. Don't talk while I'm talking, nigga. Right? I'll let you say your piece, but you will not talk while I'm talking. I told you to explain yourself. You decided to back out, so then I start talking. Now you talk. So I'm gonna ask you one more time. Explain yourself. I want you to explain your white girls do it too comment. Then we're gonna talk about the fact that you think I'm a cornball, about the fact that you think I need a new barber. Explain yourself. Take two. Try this again.
I said all women are essentially the same. They have the same motives, the same agenda. They just do it at different stages of the game. See, by the thing you're saying that black women are the only women that are out of pocket, those are just the lower tier women. Just like in all races. The lower tier women behave like that. That's what I basically said on your post.
Okay. Well, let me rebuttal that here. Now, Jamal, black women, my friend, they are at the bottom. All right, check this out.
I got to make a phone call.
Okay. Am I talking to myself or am I talking to you here? What's going on?
No, you're talking to me. I'm at work right now, as I said.
All right. Like I was saying, black women, Jamal, they are at the bottom of the sexual totem pole. Point blank, period. That's not a secret. I'm not breaking news here. Black women are almost nobody's type, and everyone knows it, including black men and women, regardless of what they say. Now, here's the thing. Black women and people like yourself, you guys wouldn't be pissed off in the least about being the least preferred females in the world if black men hadn't started jumping ship and dating white girls, right? They could deal with it if high caliber black men were checking for black women, but we're not anymore. And the reasons are obvious. And listen, I've talked and written about this ad nauseum. Not only are guys like us staying away from black women, Jamal, we're getting white girls at an increasing rate. The more successful we get, the less attractive black women become. This is basic math, but something that black women have started saying simultaneously to shame us for dating white girls in themselves is white girls do it too. Hold on, white girls do too. In other words, all the fuckery that black women get up to, the lying, the cheating, the bad behavior, multiple baby daddies and all the rest of that, white girls do the same shit. You want to know something, Jamal? They're right, and so are you. White girls do lie. White girls do cheat. White girls do engage in bad behavior. White girls do have multiple baby daddies. White girls are every bit as bitchy, deceitful, dishonest, and out of pocket as black women, and in a lot of cases, they do it to a higher degree because white girls have a lot more options in men than black women do. And as a side note, it is beyond me why black women continue to treat black men like absolute dog shit, knowing full well that we're their only option. They know damn well that men of other races are not trying to get with them, Jamal, unless it's for like maybe a one-night stand or a slump bust or something like that, right? Just to say that they did it once. Even if the quality of non-black men who do give them attention, it's marginal at best. Anyway, to get back to your point, yes, white girls do it too. But here is what you and black women ain't telling us. White girls are submissive. They cook. They clean. They suck dick. They treat you like a fucking god. They do quite literally everything that black women do not do. White women know how to treat a man. They understand how to keep a man around. They understand the importance of femininity. They understand what men need. Now, here's the thing. On the other side of that coin, the white girls do it too. That's 100% correct, Jamal. No question. But guess what? At least we get something out of the deal for dealing with that bullshit that we deal with. Yes, we have to deal with the lies. Yes, we have to deal with the bad behavior, the disrespect, and everything else. But at least we get our dick sucked. At least we get meals cooked. At least we get to experience a woman who knows how to act. This is where the cost-benefit analysis comes in, and a man like you, I would imagine, probably understands this. As men, we're willing to put up with certain things if the benefits make it worth it. Women of all races are going to be women of all races are they're going to come with baggage. They're going to be bitchy. They're going to misbehave. You're going to act like adolescents. You're going to have to deal with that stuff, and men know and understand this. You can't have all the benefits of the good without having to put up with bullshit. We all get it. We're willing to pay that price. But with black women, there's no benefit, and that's the difference. Black women bring their bullshit to the table like all of the races do, but they don't give a damn. They don't give black men enough incentive to want to stick around. So when they say white girls do it too, what they're leaving out is that black girls do it too, as in black girls don't suck, fuck, cook, clean, treat a man like a man, and act like she's got some goddamn sense. And for any black man out there that says, well, I get black women do this for me, congratulations. You, my friend, are the exception to the rule.
Yes. And I mean, you made some good points, but, again, I don't really fall into that, argument of what you're saying. And trust me, you make some really good points in certain aspects, but it's just by peer level. I don't really get like that type of, the snapdragon attitude or any type of disrespect or insubordination. I don't receive that. And that's basically because those are the type of women, I deal with classy women.
Okay.
And my point was basically, it doesn't make a difference of what race they are. To me, it's all essentially the same thing. At the end of the day, in this day and age, is the juice really worth the squeeze?
Yeah, that's a good question, and I actually addressed this on a show yesterday. Is the juice really worth the squeeze? Well, it depends on the kind of juice you're getting. You see, a lot of MGTOWs say, well, the juice isn't worth, low-level MGTOWs, they say, well, the juice isn't worth the squeeze, right? Well, maybe the juice that you're getting isn't worth the squeeze, but not all juice is created equal. A guy like me, I get higher quality juice from women than maybe a lower quality guy. You understand what I'm saying? So as far as black women are concerned, dude, I stopped dating black girls when I was 19 years old, homie. Like, dude, like honestly, at that point, that was just all there was to it. I started dating white girls and I never looked back. But anybody who says the juice isn't worth the squeeze, listen, I'm not going to say that I don't disagree with them, because every race of woman does come with their bullshit. But I think you can agree, and maybe we'll have a fundamental disagreement here, but I think you would agree that percentage-wise, okay, there are, even black women are the minority, but percentage-wise, there is a higher percentage of black women who involve themselves in fuckery than any other race. Agree or disagree?
Mm-hmm. I can agree.
Okay, well, that was my point.
Yeah, but you're saying at the end of the day, I mean, you're generally seeing all of them. I mean, from my personal experience, I've seen the fuckery from the lower tier, but not necessarily from the higher tier.
Sure. Yeah. Listen, you're right. And listen, there are lower, listen, dude, I fucked with a lower tier white girl. Her name is Amy. Dude, she took me for a fucking ride. Dude, all kinds of shit. Dude, baby daddy from out of prison and all this other kind of shit. Like, dude, I've been there and done that. Like, they're out there. But again, the exception doesn't, and the thing is this, man, like I'm proud of my woman because of what I built her into. When I first met my woman, she was nowhere where she is now. She didn't even have her ears pierced, right? So I built her into who I wanted and needed her to be. And because she wanted to do it, she ended up doing it. Now, here's the thing. A lot of people might say, well, Donovan, if a man isn't red pill aware, doesn't know how to handle women with a strong masculine frame, isn't every woman going to withhold their benefits? And the answer is yes. It doesn't matter the color of her skin. If you don't act like a man, women are going to walk all over you. And I think you would agree with that.
Exactly. That's the point that I was basically making. I said it's just usually a reflection of who you are. And trust me, and I have come across some ignorant ass women, but they didn't present that to me because they knew who I was and they felt the vibe. I wasn't having that shit.
That makes sense. Black women don't know how to act when they get around a man that they either respect or love. Here's the thing: if you're a high value black man, and like I said, man, at the top of the show, you look like a guy who's got his shit together, right? But again, the more masculine you act with black women, like the more forcefulness you show, the more forcefulness they show, right? Like it's unbelievable. Like the more stick-to-itiveness, the more discipline, the more take charge you are, it's almost like they have to up the ante. And again, and here's the thing, dude, black women could fucking corner the market on black men. They absolutely could. Black women are fucking gorgeous. They're beautiful. They're the most, seriously. Listen, let's call a spade. But what goes on up here? Steve Perry, Jesus. Tyler Perry, Steve Harvey, Ian Van Zandt, Oprah Winfrey, all tell these women that it is their birthright to be head of household. You need to be a strong black woman. And by strong black woman, they say be as insufferable as humanly possible, as indirectly told by Tyler Perry in his movies, Why Did I Get Married and Why Did I Get Married Too? And you too will get the undying love and respect of a Michael Jai white-ass nigga who's going to worship you at your feet. And it's not working out this way. And this is why black women are mad.
I can agree.
Okay. Well, listen. I appreciate you calling in. Like I said, listen.
Hey, man, much respect, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
We had a little words and everything like that, man. But at the end of the day, we had a civilized conversation.
Absolutely. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end this little episode. I'm showing a picture of you in a pool with a couple of big titty bitches. So I gave you a little bit of shine.
All right.
All right, Jamal. Thanks for calling in, man. We'll talk soon.
Indeed.
This is the difference, gentlemen, between men and women, right? So Jamal and I, we had a disagreement, a fundamental disagreement. Like men, we settled it mano a mano, face to face. I'm cool with Jamal. I guess I can say I'm cool with Jamal now, right? Do we disagree on a fundamental level? Absolutely. That is perfectly okay. I got no problem with anyone who says, hey, dude, Minister Jap, actually, he is diametrically, dude, he doesn't date white girls. He does not date white girls at all. He says, Donovan, he said, nigga, you are crazy. He said, I'm not fucking with white girls. I'm sticking with black women. I have hope for, hey, you're getting no hate from me, man. I bring that nigga on my program all day, every day, right? It's when people start talking shit, right? They start saying, well, Donovan, you ain't shit. Donovan, no, man. This is when I call out the keyboard gangsters. And listen, Jamal came correct, right? He came correct. He called in. So that's the third time I've issued this challenge. Good Lord, man. I've issued this challenge dozens of times. Jamal is the third person to call in. So I don't know. Maybe we're onto something here. The first guy was Jose, who I couldn't fucking stand, but he called in. Second guy was a guy by the name of Jonathan. He called in. Me, him, and Black Label Logic. We had our discussion, and then Jamal just called in, right? Like I was saying to Jamal, and I'm not going to make this about him anymore because we're going to address this whole white girls do it too argument. I'm going to finish this argument here. Black women literally punish you for being a man. It's almost as though it is an involuntary response that causes them to push back when a man shows dominant masculinity and a rock solid frame. It is as though they don't want to relinquish what they feel is that power position, right? They feel like it's their birthright to have that power position. They don't want to be submissive. That's a dirty word as far as black women are concerned, right? The more dominant you are, the more masculine and dominant black women act, okay? They act like that, and guess what? Niggas ain't trying to deal with that nonsense, y'all. They're just not. White girls, on the other hand, do not. White girls completely and wholly submit to dominance, whether they want to or not. The more masculine dominance you show as a man, the more submissive they are, the more feminine they are. Funny how that works. You act like a man, white girls act like women. You act like a man with black women act like men. Now, of course, we always have these lying-ass naysayers, these black women who try to paint themselves as outliers, as if telling us that they're not the typical black woman to defeat the argument. For example, well, I suck dick. Yeah, when it serves a purpose, like manipulation or angling for some sort of financial benefit, not to serve your man. Well, I cook and clean. Yes, you do cook and clean. You cook and clean when you're tired of looking at shit all over the floor, and you only cook when you're broke, right? Well, I dress sexy. Yeah, when you and your ratchet-ass girlfriends go out to the club looking for Draquan and Tyrone and Pookie and Ray Ray. Well, I suck dick. No, you don't. And you know you don't. Because if black women really did all of these things, they wouldn't be where they are now. Something like 80% of black women over the age of 35 aren't married, right? These are the reasons why. So the next time somebody tells you white girls do it too, hit them with maybe, but at least you're getting something for dealing with their bullshit, and leave it at that. Because at the end of the day, dealing with a black woman is like paying your rent, but not being allowed to live in your apartment. I'm Donovan Sharpe. I'll see you guys next time.